good Tuesday morning from mid-central Florida, and as usually in my backyard. Thank you for tuning in. And oh, I got a little guest here. Look at this. Let me show you this. Kitty. She made an appearance again. Say hi, Kitty. Look at the camera. She's a little feral cat that's in our area here. We've been feeding her, and I'm stepping on her tail. But today I'm going to stick with the crazy laws thing. I got such a kick out of the last video I did for Florida. Today we're going to explore the crazy backwoods hillbilly infested redneck nation or state of Tennessee. My old home, well, not home, but I lived in Tennessee for about 2 years. I lived right outside of Nashville. But now, so I looked up on some of the laws here, and man, I thought Florida's laws were crazy, but Tennessee's got y'all beat, let me tell you. Now, I'll start off with some of the more mild ones. Now, it's according to Tennessee state law, it's illegal for students to hold hands while they're at school. Not that big of a deal. I guess, I don't want, when my kid was in school, high school, I don't want to walk in the halls holding some dick hands, hand on there, dickhead hand, something like that. Now, I love this one. Within the borders of the state of Tennessee, it is illegal for you to share your Netflix password. So if you're looking to do some Netflix and chilling, ain't happening. Especially if the person wants you to come over to their house. I'm just setting this up here. Let me get this up here. Okay. So you're going to have to do it all at your own house because you can't share that Netflix password because you will get in trouble. They'll kick your door and SWAT team will be there. In Tennessee, it's also illegal to post images online that cause a emotional distress without legitimate purpose. Okay, so if you have a legitimate purpose, you can put an image online that causes emotional distress. I don't even know what the hell that means, but it's nothing. Now, I actually had relatives, not in Tennessee, but in Mississippi, who did this one. They did it a lot. And I seen this when I lived in Tennessee, too. It's illegal to gather and consume roadkill. Like I said, I had relatives down in Mississippi that I actually saw would stop the car and pick up roadkill and use it. I don't know if they ate it, skinned it, used the fur, but they did. It's as far as I wanted to know. I didn't want to know any more. Could care less. What you're going to do with it is what you're going to do with it. Now, this one, this says redneck hillbilly all over it. You cannot shoot any game other than whales from a moving automobile. Let it sink in for a minute. Whales, orcas, whales. You can't shoot them, or you can shoot them from a moving automobile. I'm trying to just think of how many oceans are in Tennessee. Now, probably going to catch hell for this, but are they talking about the whale in the ocean, or are they talking about the whale that comes out of a double-wide trailer park, or a double-wide trailer? It's like when I was younger, I didn't understand the full definition of the word double-wide. Then I moved down to Tennessee and met some of the women down there. Then I understood what double-wide means. Oh, I guess this is a problem. You cannot sell hollow logs in the state of Tennessee. The log has to be full and 100%, and it also has to contain 100% wood. Are counterfeit logs a real problem in Tennessee? Just asking. Like I said before, I don't write these, I'm just reading them. More than 8 women may not live in the same house because that would be considered a brothel. Now, what if you're a dude and you've got 8 daughters? You got strange guys knocking on your door going, hey man, you got 8 chicks here. It's a brothel, dude. Like I said, I thought Florida was bad. Tennessee's got you beat so far. It's it's illegal to use a lasso to catch fish. So, do you have to ride a seahorse to use a lasso to catch the fish illegally? And what kind of fish are you catching where you're actually taking a lasso and lassoing a fish? I'm sure there's a meaning behind it. I don't care what the meaning is, so don't leave it in the comments. Go, well, that's what it means to use the lasso. I don't give a shit. I'm just reading the laws. This is your laws, Tennessee, not mine. Crimes against nature are prohibited. So if you're out in the woods and you get this crazy notion you want to mug a squirrel or maybe molest a deer or get in a knife fight with a raccoon, it ain't happening. Any person who... This has got to be from like the 1800s. Any person who participates in a duel may not hold public office within the borders of the state of Tennessee. So, if you're looking at perhaps becoming the governor, a senator, make sure you have no dueling in your past because you're out. You're done. You're through. And make sure you have no blackface either in your past, or else you're done for that. Oh God, I love this one. Giving and receiving oral sex is prohibited by law within the borders of the state of Tennessee. So, what do hookers offer their clientele if they don't want to have straight-on sex? I guess you can get a hand job, you can get laid, you can do a little anal, but no sucking that weenie. Sex police gonna jump up and grab your ass. And just like in Florida, this one is just like in Florida. Stealing a horse is punishable by hanging. Not by death, by hanging. Kind of think one follows the other one. It's illegal to place tacks or other sharp objects on the highway. I never realized that was a problem, but apparently it is. Animals known as skunks cannot be carried into the state of Tennessee. So if you're driving, say you're coming out of Kentucky, you see a little skunk hitchhiking on the side of the road. Hey dude, pick me up. I'm Pepe Le Pew. I need a little ride into Nashville. You can't do it, man. It's illegal. You cannot do it. Now this one screams Tennessee all over. The definition of dumb animal includes every living creature within the state borders of Tennessee. Every living creature in the border of Tennessee is considered a dumb animal. Oh, and here's one that dates way back. It's not funny, it's kind of sad. Interracial marriages are illegal. So, if you're a white dude, you want to marry a black chick, or a Mexican girl wants to marry a white guy, can't do it. Cannot do it. And I love this one. Within the state borders of Tennessee, it is illegal to dare a child to buy a beer. So if you're standing there, say you're hanging around a grade school or you're at a playground, and you walk up to some little 5-year-old, hey man, kid, I dare you to go get a beer. You're going to jail. You are going to jail. It's as simple as that. There's no other way around it. Let's see if I forgot any here. Oh, no Christian parents may require their children to pick up trash off the highways on Easter Day. So if you're a Christian, you got Easter, it's your bag, man. You got nothing to worry about. They can't force you to pick up trash. Got all that. Ministers are to be dedicated to God and therefore are not eligible to hold a seat in either the House or the House of Legislation. So they're basically saying that their politicians are ungodly or not men of God. So it's crazy. But that's all we have for those. And I think tomorrow I might do Wisconsin. I'm not sure. But I found this great website. And it's all these crazy ass fucking laws that, I mean, obviously these laws are not held to by any standards. But they're funny nonetheless. So far we've done Florida. Florida was yesterday. If you missed yesterday's video, go to that one. That's Florida's crazy laws. And I thought nothing could top Florida. But then today we we did Tennessee, and by God, Tennessee, you're number one so far. One of the happiest days of my life is when I moved out of Tennessee. Nothing against the state. It's a beautiful state. I'll drive through it. I'll fly over it. I'll visit family out there. But I'll never live in that goddamn state again. Never. But then again, I lived in a really bad part of Tennessee. I lived in a place called Cheatham County, which is just outside of Ashland City between Nashville and Clarksville, Tennessee. And it was just, economically, it was a very depressed state or area. So nothing personal, terribly against the state of Tennessee or the people who live there. It's just my personal feelings about it. I will never go back to there because it's just not for me. Not for me, not for me. And with that being said, I'm out of here until tomorrow's video. If I put up one tomorrow, I don't know exactly what state I'm going to go through, but I'm going to do some more of these crazy laws because they just crack me up. And until then, I will talk to you then. And remember, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. That is the most important. It's not that hard. You just go boop and hit that subscribe button. Just take your finger and you go cook, right like that. And it says, ta-da, you're subscribed. And with that, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. And more of the crazy laws to come in the next video.